Hey, what's going on, everybody? Whoever watches this. Today I am developing the war levels a little bit so that people can see how I make games. If you want to make games yourself, or you just want to see the progress of the war levels in general, then yeah, this is it. The War Levels is a strategy game about the Book of Mormon, which is an ancient text of scripture from the Americas, and this game focuses on the battles. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to figure out what design I'm doing. Did I really have those there? So I'm just going to get this board figured out. What did I text John last? John is the one other guy who's working with me. What did I message the mad lad? I feel like there must be like a big list in here somewhere that I sent him. Oh no, maybe I texted it to him. This is a good time to start playing music that I'm not gonna have you guys listen to so that I can actually put this up on YouTube. Oh dang it, it's on YouTube, so I can't. Dang it. Okay. Can't look at texts and play music at the same time. John Kotab. Aha, here it is. Wait. No, that's a different one. Dang it. It's been probably a month or maybe just 2 weeks since I've done this. So everything's kind of shuffled about. So I remember I was going to cut, so they can throw spears, and I was going to nerf them in several different ways, but I think I'm just going to nerf it in one way that'll make it all happen. So like I was going to like change the AI and the way that it happened a lot, and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to nerf how fast the player can throw it, and that'll make things good. And you know, can't find my old list. I'm gonna have to build a new one. Food target, so that the Nephites have to defend something other than themselves. Food target. Maybe I should stream this. Yeah, this will probably be better as a stream, I guess. I don't know though, because I don't want to keep checking the stream thing. Unless there's a thing that YouTube does that will make it so that like it makes a sound when a notification goes off. Because if it does that, then I don't have to keep checking it, and everything is wonderful. If not, videos, playlists. Actually, that video thumbnail, I just gotta see that. So, just gonna mark that one on there real quick. Come on, where's the stream? Here we go. Now, I don't actually want to go live YouTube. I don't care. Classic or not, my friend. Matters not. The heck? Okay, actually, yeah, I'm going back to classic because because that's what I remember for now. I don't even know, dude. Like, optional features. I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm just going to do the regular thing. Food target. I know what that means. Feel free to ask me questions. Then food target. And then nerf spear. What's the term for that? Fire rate? Fire rate. Good. And then what else? Nerf spear, fire rate, food target. Make Lamanite spawn on spawn points randomly. We may not actually have that. Have supplies. Oh my gosh, it's the same thing. This nerf supplies in the back and whatever. Yeah, that's already a thing. And I think this one is actually already done, but it's difficult to test, so I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Now, why do I have that? Make Lamanite spawn on spawn points randomly. Why was that a thing that I wanted to do? I mean, that sounds cool, but I always want to work on the most important thing first. I mean, obstacles seem like a thing that would be good, but I also don't know where to put them or how to make them good for gameplay, so I'll just take that out for now. Indication of new high score would be pretty awesome. I think this sprint is done like May 22nd, I think, which is quite early to be honest. I mean, it's coming up. Yeah. It's whatever though. Okay, so time to actually code. So, yeah, I don't remember what's going on. I need to refresh myself with the code. So I'm going to get to the project. I'm going to look up. Is there no code in the supplies yet? Yeah, there's zero code. I think I started working on the Lamanite targeter, though. To see, like, yeah, this is still recording, okay. Much water through infinite dimensions. Let's just look at that for a bit. Oh no, I want it to be bigger. Look at that, you can see into the infinite expanse. Oh, it's great. Okay. First thing we do, we press Control M-O so that all the functions are closed so that everything looks cleaner. And then figure out what I was doing. I think yeah, that's right. Okay, I did start coding here. So fill possible targets. One of them is supposed to be food. So I'm going to search for every instance of the word food. There's food there. There's food there. There's food in one other place. There's food here. So at the start of everything, now we're really coding, boys. I'm not really going to go over the basics of coding, though, just so you know. Sorry. Food equals, and then I think I'm going to have to... Okay, so for the first thing, fill possible targets. I guess that is good to keep that there, although it looks kind of redundant. So in order to find the food, they need to go. So here's the Lamanites. They talk to their man Laman. Talk to Nephi. Somehow they got to find the supplies. And I don't know why the supplies in the square are separate. That should not be a thing, honestly. I don't know. I think that was a mistake. So your supplies don't need to have useless. Oh, it's a square supplies. Awesome. And eventually it'll have. We'll put food icon as a task. Food icon. Good. I hope that's like understandable to John. I don't know. Food. What's the easiest way for? Actually, maybe I don't even need to like have them target supplies differently. They could just target it like have it be a children of Nephi, so they just like associate the food with the Nephites. A child of Nephi, I mean. And oh great, we have compiler errors at the bottom. Maybe that will work. Here, I'm going to disable all these boys. Oh, I know, you don't like my code, whatever. So I think I'm just going to delete all of this. You're seeing some professional coding, ladies and gentlemen. But it's only professional if it makes any money, which who knows if it is. Okay. We'll see if there's music or not. Oh, I didn't press save either. But actually, don't even want to save this, so... object reference is not sent to an... Oh, I need to disable all of the nav stuff too if I'm going to temporarily disable the normies. Also, another thing I should have checked. Well, that's... There we go. It's working. I can hear music. I should have checked the GitHub just in case my boy John did anything. He did not. That's okay. I haven't either. What do you mean you don't want to go? Okay, so they didn't try the Lamanites did not try to target the food, so I'm gonna... Why did I press save? Whatever. So there's something wrong. It's not targeting the food. Yeah, I know you're irritated by something. Whatever, Lila. So I'm gonna go back to see whatever determine shortest distance is, because let's see. Because determine shortest distance returns 0, like it's instantiated as 0. So if this whole for loop breaks, then it just returns it just returns 0. But my question is why is it not? I better read my comments. Checks to see which enemy army is closest to the army the script is attached to. If there is only one army so that no comparisons can take place, this should return to 0. Should it return 1 or 0? Makes them go to the Nephite's parent if broken, or if there are no armies to chase. This has changed a lot. See, these comments are wrong a little bit. The index for the for loop should start at 2 because the 0 index is the parent of the Nephites, which should not be consigned a viable target. Maybe I should have like a better announcement video than this. This is not pretty at all. Development's not pretty, so. If there are known armies to chase, this shouldn't even be called determine shortest distance. It should just immediately go to the yeah, I'm gonna have it return 1 instead of 0, which means I'm gonna turn this into a 1. So if its navigation is off, at least it's chasing something. Of course, and I wonder if it's still trying to like find the Nephites even though they're deactivated. So I'm gonna see if it returns. If it tells me about more than one position, then I know that the fact that they're deactivated is messing it up. Okay, so yeah, it only returns 1. -2, -2, 43, yada yada. And then if I pause it, you'll see that the supplies have those coordinates. Yeah, they do. Okay. So we know that it's not trying to access the Nephites while they're turned off. That's great. I need to... You know, and this is right. The index of the for loop should start at 2 because the 0 index is the parent of the Nephites, which should not be considered a viable target. So then why did I start it at 1? What changed that? Possible target's position, transform position is less than... Okay, so if the distance between this thing's transform and those things transform, by comparing distances. Maybe that makes it a little better to see. Yep. And make sure that the possible targets is not null. That's important. I think that's good coding in general for video games. Because a lot of stuff is getting destroyed nowadays. Okay. I apologize for the borb. Make sure you do not create paths in wake. I don't really know what that's all about, but it only seems to happen when I pause the game or something, so I don't know. Come on, target the food. Yes! Okay, it's working now. I mean, well, their navigation is working. So they go to the food. Nom 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 nom. Okay, cool. I mean, they're not eating it. They're going there to, like, destroy it and steal it, but it's about the same thing. So now I need to code it so that when they touch it, it gets destroyed. So I should look at my other stuff. Man, now I really know that I need to have a lot of space on my hard drive since I'm just recording this really long video. Okay, So path, click manager. Nope, don't need that. Don't need that. I do think I need an army. Nephi army. Gonna control MO again. On mouse, select all. The die function, that's important to know. So if harmony number equals 1, is less than 1, so if all the armies are dead, then we pull up Mormon's Lament and we destroy the flag sprite game objects. Maybe that would be good to have in Mormon's Lament. No, I'll leave it there. So I want there to be a script on the supplies. Add component. New script. Perfect. Supplies. Script. Don't anybody tell me I'm not creative. I'm doing exactly what I'm supposed to do. And then I'll go to my assets where it probably got put it back in the scripts folder so that everything is clean. Is there an audio? No, there's only literally one sound in this game, so I don't need to organize that. Pause manager, text manager, supplies, where are you? Supplies script, there we go. Open it up, beautiful. Sure, we'll have those comments there, why not? Start, update, an army, stuff. Oh yeah. So the supplies script should have a text manager. In fact, I'm gonna rename that to text manager because tmanage is not great. If I walked into a place and I saw tmanage, I would be like, what is this? Text manager though, that's a bit more descriptive. And we're gonna copy the variable, I think instantiation is the word of that, and then going to start is called before the first frame. Text manager, that's good. So, and then, oh yeah, if I could do an on collision enter, it would be nice to put a collider on this thing, don't you think? That'd be nice. Colliders are good for collision. It's hard to collide things when you don't have a collider. Box collider 2D, cool, that should be good. And then actually I'm not sure we need either of these right now. So void on collision enter 2D, that's important. For some reason I wish they both did the same thing, but whatever. There's people a lot smarter than me that are working on this. Or a lot more educated at least. On collision enter, collision. I've been calling this other for since the dawn of time because Brackeys did it, so that's what we're gonna have it be. Void collision enter, and then we're gonna have text manager dot Mormon's Lament. Great stuff. But we're also gonna see. I'm running low on water. Okay, we're just gonna see if that works first before we move along, and then after that, we're gonna have to check the tag to see if the thing that's colliding with us is a Nephite or a Lamanite. Because if it's a Nephite, we obviously don't want it to just. Oh, I didn't. I didn't tell the supplies who the text manager was. So. Oh, it needs to be a public text manager. Because, I could get it from the... because the way that the Nephites are getting it, I guess, is like the way they're talking to each other. I think it's just going to have to be different because the supplies are different than other things. So that's why it's private in an army, but it's going to be public here because, and also there's no star fund. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, see, text manager is received from the data thing, which there's also a base function from the army script and all that stuff, and it's going to be a lot simpler here, thankfully. But there's just no way to make it simpler for the army and the army and whatever. So, supplies, text manager, game stuff. Okay, and that's why we test things before we like code too many things, because there's always some issue that blindsides you. Glad I'm doing this again. I feel like this makes me a more resilient person because I just walk in, I'm like, something's gonna destroy me, it's fine. This box that gets drawn even though I'm not actually like in the game is a little bit annoying, but we're not gonna care about that just yet. I like how it keeps calling it. Okay, so to knock out 2 birds with 1 stone, because I hate birds. I'm just kidding. I love you, Lyra. These birds are for sustenance, though. So to knock out 2 birds with 1 stone, I'm going to comment in what I'm going to do so that I can be doing my commenting and my to-do list at the same time for all the nitty-gritty things, because there's just like a million tiny things for every feature. So one of the tiny things is, well, I'll just type out what we've already done. When Larmy collides start reducing health, even though all food is dead. Collide, start reducing health. So what would you call that for a food? Because rot, like the opposite of rot. I could look up in the thesaurus. Why are there ads? Because everyone needs money, that's why. Antonyms: development, growth, improvement, building, truth. I don't feel like those are just like... Because it's not like food is continuing to get better. Like, it's still getting worse, but it's not bad yet. So, anyways, I don't know. I'm just going to call it health. Start reducing health. When destroyed, call the end. And then another thing I needed to do, make sure I'm actually going to make sure it's that they aren't coming from the Nephites, because then if a spear hits it, then it'll also reduce its health, because I feel like if you accidentally throw, like, if you accidentally shot your fridge, then you would expect it to have less nutritional value. I mean, who shoots their fridge on purpose? But if it happened, you would expect certain things. But then if you bumped into your fridge, you're probably good. If a thug who broke into your house bumped into your fridge, and that's all, you just know that they interacted with it, you could probably assume that they took stuff from it. So yes. Probably gonna have to inherit stuff from the army's battle script if, like, supplies stays a really important thing, but we'll see. Three question marks means I'm not sure. Okay, so that's good. If other dot transform dot tag does not equal Nephites, and I think that's what tag they use, right? Nephites. So basically, if anything glides in this, except for the people that eat it, that care about it, then we're going to do damage. And in fact, we don't even need to have an extra line. We can just go like this. Of course, this is just a coding style thing, but I think it's great. And yeah, that doesn't actually change much, but it does make it so that if I were to bump into it, well, here, let's turn these guys back on. It's part of the test. There is a chance that I messed up something else. And we're gonna take all these boys. Let's move them one by one here. So we're gonna just move them. Actually, instead of moving all of them to the sides, let's just put the supplies in the front. We're testing you like the testing dummy you are. You're going. Why did your box collider not move? I'm like insulted right now. Who do you think you are? And I'm just looking at you because I haven't seen you in a while. That's how little they are when they start out. Aren't they cute? They got their little heads. Anyway, yeah, no, seriously, what the heck, dude? Think you could just leave? I've never seen this happen before. See if it doesn't fix itself. Stand back. Just stay away. Okay, yeah, it fixed itself. That was so weird how it looked like the collider was just not in the same spot. But it looks like it does work. And this is the end button. Could use some work too, but the middle's the most important thing right now. Ugh. I don't know what to do. Okay, well, actually, The most important thing here is just that things are working. Oh yeah, I don't even need to keep this on my computer. I can just upload it to YouTube until I have the script ready. That's pretty cool. So I also don't know how long it's been. Dude, I've almost recorded a whole hour. That's nuts. Don't care about you, food icon. I mean, there's probably other things that need to be done in the... I don't remember though. I know these things need to be done, so... Oh... Okay, I'm just gonna get some code from the army script, but I feel like, let's see, where's the battle calculations? Battle calculations. Here we go. Yeah, I feel like all this is a little too complex for the supplies. It's kind of just... However, shrink, which I need to refactor, is a good one. Is there a way I can inherit just methods, but not like entire functions? Because if so, that would be pretty cool. But I'm not sure that's the case. So right now we have damage unit, which needs to be called, which it's just... It's long. It's a long story. It's not... It's whatever. Okay, before I touch this, I'm pushing. I'm kind of amazed that YouTube allows me to put just gigabytes and gigabytes and gigabytes of stuff on their platform, and they're not earning any advertising revenue for it until they're not earning any advertising revenue until I have 1,000 subscribers. And like, when you think about the amount of time it takes for me to get to 1,000 subscribers, for them to even put advertisements on my videos, unless of course I put copyrightable material on it, then it's just kind of nuts. I'm really grateful for it, but it's kind of surprising the more that I think about it. Although I don't think YouTube's perfect, I am a little bit dumbfounded by that. Okay, cool. Got to push. What else am I doing? Yes, we are going to inherit some things from battle calculations. shrinking verbiage activity, shrinking attribute, but that's an actual word that's used in coding. Inherits the shrinking. Do I have to say function? Because yeah, I do. Because I can use inheritance here, so I should, because it'll save me headaches down the road. But also in order to inherit the shrinking function, which I did not know I was going to be doing that right now, I really do need to go away. I hate warnings. Need to refactor this. So changes the size of the army. Typically when the army takes damage. We should probably have the script change the amount of when the army. So we don't have duplicate lines of code, but we'll optimize that later. Today is later. The time is now. May 13. I'm just gonna like laugh and cry a little bit if I read this months later. Changes the size of the army. Typically when the army takes damage. If it changes its size when it's not taking damage, actually that's true. That's actually all true, because there are other instances when it's changing size. Like when it's growing, I call the shrink method, because I can just use it in reverse instead of creating a whole new function for it, which is great. So, changes the I'm busy. I love the little emojis that I put. That's always fun to come back on. Okay, so when you're getting ready to replace certain things, first it's good to unplug stuff. So I don't know, this analogy is falling flat on its face, but anyways, damage unit never gets called as 0 references, so I can just destroy it off the face of the earth immediately. He put it in caps, but I'm getting rid of it. He said, call this if you need to damage something twice. That's funny. It's whatever. Okay, well, this one reference is coming from onCollision enter 2D. Okay, so this is, I can get rid of this if I call shrink I can just do this. Just go like this, go like this, get rid of any references to a multiplier. And total damage, this is another glitch that happens. So total damage does not equal base damage from the start, so I need to do that. There we go. So that's good, because that gives a weird glitch where if you fire a spear at them before they've been hit, they change size, but not amount of soldiers, which is interesting. So, okay, so this is better, and then we don't need that. If it's checking to see if there's a projectile, and it's checking to see if they're hitting the Lamanites, why don't we just put it in Larmy? I wonder. I'm just like ragging on Mason so much right now, but I'm speaking out loud, and you know, these thoughts happen to every coder. They're like, why is there an underscore here? Stuff like that, you know. This sort of thoughts just go through your mind, you know. Okay, so now I can delete this, and theoretically, things will run normally. First of all, holy guacamole. Food is about to die. Stop, stop. This is super no. Okay, I need to get the food back. So I can test. For whatever reason, like the collider doesn't immediately move, which is strange and concerning. Here we are. Attack! Attack that one. But you three attack that one. Aha! I don't remember what I was testing, but I won, so take that, chumps. Aha! Oh yeah, I'm just testing to make sure things work. Aha, things are working. Haha, you noobs. Get wrecked. Get wrecked, noobs. Holy guacamole, are the Nephites even being damaged? Yeah, they are being damaged. It's just very slowly because I'm doing so well. Oh gosh, he's going for the food. Stop him now. Take him down. Oh no. One of my spears hit it. That's funny. Nice. I just starved myself on accident. That's awesome. Oh no, wrong thing. Okay, so everything works. That's actually I should have just started throwing spears at them. I just completely forgot what I was doing. Okay, so that damage thing's gone. So you see how like this soldier number minus total damage is there, soldier number minus total damage, and we've got like, actually that's not an instance of duplicate code, but like all those times, like I should just do it once, and yeah, I don't need to check that right now. And what was I doing? Checking up on code. So yeah, oh yeah, there's one other place where there's duplicate code. It was in, I think, in Larmy, where soldier number gets called. Gosh. I think in the die function it instantiates another one. So yeah, it changes the soldier number. But then it calls shrink immediately, so there's no need for that. Oh, right. Because the soldier number needs to be changed here. But if I just make it so that their initial soldier number is the same or something. Oh, I'm forgetting what I was doing. Yikes. Okay, so army. I sometimes wonder if I should like have my development stuff and my design and my gaming stuff in two different channels, but I don't know. I feel like it's not big enough. Like I'm not big enough to justify that. I don't know. I have no idea. Is it even worth the work? That's another question. Just have it all on one line. Maybe armies will just always... They'll just always spawn with the same amount of men. Like, they ship out armies in, like, units of 2,000. That's just what they always do. And if they've got, like, 1,000, they just wait a little bit until they can get you the full shipment, I guess. That would certainly make it easier to code. So, I think that's the answer. Oh, hey, look, I have 2 messages on Discord. Oh, there's going to be so much reading and messaging I get to do. Larmy 1, Layman, Nephi. Okay. Do I have... Okay, so yeah, my question was, do I have prefabs? See, I have a prefab for the... Oh, crap. I have prefab for the Lamanite army and the Nephite army, but not apparent for them both. So I guess I'm just going to have to do things twice for a little bit, but it's not that bad yet. So, okay. Army is going to have another thing that's public. Ooh, dang. It's only its second. Like, this is the main script, and it only has, this is its second public variable, which is just beautiful because public variables clog everything up. So yeah, we're going to have initial soldier number. Okay, I think that's good. Oop, missing an R. An initial soldier number will never change. So, yeah, let's worry about the initial soldier number stuff first, because that'll be the hardest to change. And I think I can do it independently of the other change I was going to do. So I think I can get rid of this, but I'm going to comment it out just in case I'm wrong. I used to do that all the time. Like in Toad Mountain, I just had huge blocks of code that I commented out because I had no idea what I was doing any of the time. Yeah. So you see what we're doing here? We're shrinking a negative amount, which means we're growing, which means it's the beginning of something beautiful. So then initial soldier number, instead of doing it like for each individual army, we're just going to do it for the prefab, and it's going to apply it to all of them, which is just a glorious feeling. We're going to have them be... Oh, that's right. The Lamanites were 10,000 each, and the Nephites were 2,000 each. I guess we're doing 4,500. Wait, what was the Lamanites initially? How is their soldier number 0? Okay, yeah, theirs is 10,000. It's just not coming from the prefab, I guess. So that's not great, but... Okay, I'm just gonna do what we've been doing because we're not balancing right now. We're just okay. I think that's good. Go over here. I don't know what's going on. I'm afraid I'm going to do something wrong. Well, I'm here trying to refactor the code. How am I going to make it so that just... Actually, no. No. I need to do this with the Larmies because they're a lot simpler. What? It's not even inheriting from it. There's no inheritance going on. It's not even tied to the prefab. It's even worse. Oh. I think I need to take a break, but at the same time, like, it's kind of a bad spot to take a break in. But then I didn't push this badness to John yet, so maybe it'd be fine. I mean, I should work on homework and chores and stuff like that. I had a blast coding. I was debating coding or playing Levelhead or editing videos, but I'm glad I did this. So, okay, I think that's all the time I need to take from you guys. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have questions about anything. And yeah, see you guys later.